Eastern time. It's not prime time, Pete. It's later than last week. It's a big game, but it's not prime time for Kirk, right?
Oh, it's a big game.
But it's not prime time.
It's not prime time.
He's won big games. He won a big game last week.
He won a big game last week.
He won a big playoff game against the Saints.
Is it more just outside of the 1 o'clock Eastern time hour? Is that more of what the issue is?
Yeah. Look, I thought last week was a big game, and he made some throws. He also got bailed out on a bunch of throws by Jefferson, so you got to give him credit for that.
Well, the officials were letting the Bills play with 12 players.
Yeah, that's true. Players, yeah. But this is a big game. But the Cowboys are playing consecutive road games as well. And the Vikings at home are going to be tough to beat.
Yes, they are.
They can run the ball. Their offensive line has improved a great deal. They didn't panic when they fell behind, which is a sign of a good football team. You know, they beat 3 teams so far that had their backup quarterbacks in the game, so you got to look at it and say people were wondering. But I think you go to Buffalo and win. No matter what way you won, you came back and won. You were down 17. I think they're going to beat the Cowboys in this game as well. I think Kirk Cousins is going to play well. I don't think he's going to light it up. I think he's going to play well.
He's not going to have that glazed look that you always
that'll
talk
come later
about?
in the season. Nothing better than watching Rick Spielman do it when he gets mad at me for doing that. But
Spielman's got the glazed look?
No. He's when I do that to him about him. But I think they'll win this game. They're going to go to 9-1. Think about that. The Minnesota Vikings are going to go to 9-1.
It should be overly surprising though. I mean, this is a roster with a ton of talent. I think maybe it's more surprising that Kevin O'Connell's been this good as a head coach in his first year. I look at it though, and I think it's the fishiest line of the week. I really don't understand why the Cowboys are favored in this one. I think that's what bothers me in looking at this. I mean, I understand the matchup between these two teams. The Cowboys can rush. They can run the football. You could make the case maybe that's a weak point for the Minnesota Vikings based on how their pass protection has been at times this year. But this is one as I'll gladly take the home underdog and the point. I do think this will be a higher scoring game between these two offenses. If you look at two of the best wide receivers in the game, in particular Justin Jefferson, which I don't know, you feel, Pete, that to me was the best catch I've seen.
Oh, it was an unbelievable catch.
I mean, there has been a better catch. People want to say Odell
Knock
Beckham.
it down.
Helmet catch?
Well,
Super Bowl?
Still, no, this is better than that. This is a ball that in every single frame you see, you're saying this should be intercepted. And somehow Justin Jefferson at the end of that play is able to reach and bring the football into his body. So credit to him.
It wasn't, but I mean, that's a perfect example. It wasn't a great throw or a great decision. He just made a great play.
And
it was fourth down, too.
I would say, honestly, you can make the case that if the defender wasn't there, maybe the ball is overthrown. Right. And Justin Jefferson doesn't even get a hand on it. Mm-hmm. But again, bottom line is Vikings, I think, not only cover this, they win the game.
Christian Watson destroyed that team last week, Dallas. I think Jefferson's going to destroy him again.
Well, Jefferson, Thielen. KJ Osborne has really come on, too. People don't give him enough credit. Now with Hawkinson a part of that group and the way they run the football, take the Vikings.
Good team.
All right.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.